So, salam sejahtera. Untuk bahagian ini, saya akan bincangkan tentang rules of differentiation untuk nombor 7, 8 dan 9. Iaitu 7 untuk exponent, 8 untuk ln, kemudian 9 untuk trigo.
We have the example for the exponential function. Differentiate y with respect to x. So before we begin the differentiation, kindly modify the situation. Y will be equals to e to the power of 3x plus 1 plus e to the power of negative x. Differentiate the situation with respect to x. So we will have y prime is equals to, kindly copy the situation, e to the power of 3x plus 1. Then focus on the power, differentiate the situation, and we will have 3. Plus, again, repeat the situation, differentiate exponent negative x, we will have e to the power of negative x. Then focus on the power, differentiate the situation, and we will have negative 1. Rewrite the situation, dy dx is equals to 3 multiplied with e to the power of 3x plus 1 minus 1 over e to the power of x. Kindly we have y is equals to x multiplied with exponent of negative 2x. So in this,
So, kalau di sini you nampak ada dua benda yang sama. Di sini you nampak ada dua benda yang berbeza. Iaitu yang pertama, kita ada x, which is the polynomial. Kemudian kita ada exponent. Okay? Exponent. Maknanya dia ada dua benda. Kita perlu guna product rule.
In this case, we are going to use the product rule to solve the problem. Kindly refers to the formula. We have y prime is equals to v u prime plus u v prime. So in here, u become x and v as e to the power of negative 2x. So y prime will be equals to v. So where we have e to the power of negative 2x. Multiply with u prime, where we have differentiate x, we have 1. And plus u. In here, u will be the x. Then multiply with v prime. So in here, v prime is exponent negative 2x. If we differentiate the situation, e to the power negative 2x. Kindly refers to the power, differentiate it, and we will have negative 2. Rewrite the situation, y prime will be equals to e to the power negative 2x minus 2x e to the power negative 2x. Kindly refers to this expression where we have y is equals to 2 over 1 plus e to the power of 3x. Before we begin the differentiation, kindly modify the situation. So y will be equals to 2 bracket 1 plus e power of 3x to the power of negative 1. Let's begin with the differentiation. So here we are going to use the power rule. Y prime is equals to 2, differentiate the situation, and we will have negative 1 bracket 1 plus e to the power of 3x to the power of negative 2. Kindly differentiate the internal function. If we differentiate 1, we will have 0. Differentiate e to the power of 3x, we have e to the power of 3x, and then focus the power, differentiate it, and we will have 3. Rewrite the situation, dy dx equals to negative 6 e to the power of 3x over 1 plus e to the power of 3x power 2.
Okay, so di sini kita dah ada tiga situasi untuk exponent. So kita akan teruskan lagi dengan soalan exponent. Okay, so ini adalah situasi yang kita ada untuk exponential function. So ingat, bila you nak differentiate, you kena tengok ini adalah function apa. So di sini kita ada y. So ingat differentiate y respect to x. So yang pertama, so dy dx. Salin semula. Okay, so 5, kemudian x to the power 1 over 2. Kemudian sila rujuk dia punya power, iaitu x to the power of 1 over 2. Differentiate dia. So macam mana kita differentiate dia? Kita dapat 1 over 2 x to the power of negative 1 over 2. Okay, itu asas dia. Okay, tadi kita hanya fokus power dia sahaja. Sekarang kita kena fokus dia punya internal function. So kalau kita differentiate dia, kita akan dapat 1. Kemudian tambahan lagi satu benda. Okay, sebelum ni kita differentiate e kan? That's why kita dapat ln e. So ln e kita dapat 1. Kalau untuk situasi ini, dia punya exponential atau dia punya base bukan e. Dia adalah 5. So kita kena add on ln 5. So catatanlah ya. So tulis mula dy dx equals to 5 to the power of square root of x. So check kita ada over 1 over 2 square root of x. Then ln 5. Tulis semula. So kita ada 5 power of square root of x kurungan ln 5 over 2 square root of x. So ini adalah kita punya dy dx. So you tak boleh simplify ya, sebab power itu adalah power square root of x. Yang bawah tu adalah square root of x. So tak boleh simply just simplify like that. Take note ya. So ini adalah situasi untuk exponential function. So kita teruskan dengan example yang seterusnya, iaitu y equals to 3 to the power of x square plus 1. Sekarang sekali lagi exponential function. So kita ada dy dx is equals to salin semula sebab ada exponential function. Focus power dia x square plus 1. So differentiate dia kita ada 2x. Boleh? Kemudian jangan lupa kena add on ln 3. Okay? So kalau kita tulis semula, apa situasi dia? Situasi dia adalah kita boleh tulis 2x kurungan, okay? Kemudian 3 power x square plus 1 kurungan ln 3. So ingat, ln 3 adalah constant. So jangan risau. So yang terakhir, dy dx is equals to salin semula. Focus the power, kita ada negative 4x. Okay, negative 4x. So sepatutnya kita ada ln e. Tetapi ln e adalah apa? Ln e adalah 1. So kalau dia 1, kita boleh abaikan saja. Kita tulis dy dx adalah negative 4x kurungan exponent negative 2x square plus with the 1. So itu adalah situasi untuk exponential function. So kita akan teruskan lagi dengan example yang seterusnya, iaitu tentang ln pula. Okay, ln, situasi yang ke-8, rules of differentiation ke-8.
Here we have the example for ln, where we have y is equals to ln bracket 3 plus 4x. Kindly differentiate the situation with respect to x. So here we will have dy dx equals to 1 over 3 plus 4x. Do remember to differentiate internal function, and we will have 4. Rewrite the situation. Dy dx is equals to 4 over 3 plus 4x. Kindly refers to the question where we have y is equals to ln bracket x minus 1 over x plus 1. By using the properties of log, we have to split the situation, or we can say simplify. So here we have the properties where ln m over n is equals to ln m minus ln n. Y will be equals to ln bracket x minus 1 minus ln x plus 1. Differentiate the situation with respect.
Okay, so haraplah ya anda tambah pengalaman, iaitu jangan straightforward differentiate situasi macam ni. Okay, kita ada asas kita iaitu yang begini. Ya, untuk bahagian ni jangan complicatedkan situasi dia. So gunalah kita punya law of log. Okay, untuk bantu kita simplify the situation. Yang paling penting adalah back to basic rules of differentiation.
X. So dy dx equals to differentiate ln bracket x minus 1, and we will have 1 over x minus 1. Do remember to differentiate the internal function, and we will have 1 minus differentiate ln bracket x plus 1, and we will have 1 over x plus 1. Do remember to differentiate the internal function. Again, we will have 1. Rewrite the situation. Dy dx is equals to 1 over x minus 1 minus 1 over x plus 1. Simplify the situation, and we will have x plus 1 minus bracket x minus 1 over x minus 1 x plus 1. Finally, y prime is equals to 2 over x square minus 1. Kindly refer to this example where we have y is equals to ln bracket 1 minus x to the power of 1 over 2. Rewrite the situation, and we will have y is equals to ln bracket 1 minus x to the power of 1 over 2. By using the properties of log, ln m to the power of p is equals to p ln m. So in here, we're going to bring forward the 1 over 2. So y will be equals to 1 over 2 ln 1 minus x. Differentiate the situation with respect to x. So y prime will be equals to 1 over 2. Differentiate ln bracket 1 minus x, and we will have 1 over 1 minus x. Do remember
Yang ini beri perhatian. Kalau boleh highlight. Jangan lupa internal function. Jangan lupa internal function.
to differentiate the internal function, and we will have negative 1. Rewrite the situation, dy dx is equals to negative 1 over 2 bracket 1 minus x. Kindly refers to this situation where we have y is equals to log base 3 bracket x plus 1. So our basic is we only deal with log, not log other base. So in this case, we are going to use the properties to change the base, where we have log a b equals to ln b over ln a. Here we are going to have y is equals to ln x plus 1 over ln 3, where ln 3 is a constant. So differentiate the situation, we have y prime is equals to 1 over ln 3, where ln 3 is a constant. Differentiate the ln, and we will have 1 over x plus 1. Do remember to differentiate the internal function, and we will have 1. Rewrite the
Okay, so untuk contoh ini situasi yang diberi dia bukan ln. Faham tak? Dia bukan ln. So kita kena guna law of log tu untuk bantu kita tukar situasi tu jadi ln. So seperti yang anda nampak ya, saya dah buat jadi ln. So fokus kita yang ini. Ln 3 ini setakat constant. So kita boleh abaikan dan kita fokus yang ini. So differentiate ln, kita dapat 1 over benda ini. Kemudian jangan lupa differentiate dalam ini internal function, kita dapat 1. Okay, kemudian tulis semula.
situation, dy dx is equals to 1 over ln 3 multiply with 1 over x plus 1.
Okay, so haraplah ya anda dapat pengalaman iaitu bagaimana untuk differentiate situasi untuk ln. Okay, so seterusnya kita akan fokus ke situasi yang berkenaan dengan trigonometry.
And here we have the example for trigo. Kindly differentiate y is equals to sine x sine bracket 2x plus 1 with respect to x. We have dy dx. Kindly differentiate sine, and we will have cos bracket 2x plus 1. Then followed by the internal function, and we will have 2. Rewrite the situation, y prime is equals to 2 cos bracket 2x plus 1. Kindly refers to the situation where we have y is equals to sine cube bracket 2x plus 1. Modify the situation, y will be equals to sine bracket 2x plus 1, where we have power 3. Both situation.
Okay, take note situasi ini. Okay, take note ya. Cara menulis ini, cara menulis. Sebenarnya sine cube yang macam ni kita tak dapat tekan dalam calculator. So apa yang kita perlu buat adalah kita perlu modify dia atau tulis semula, rewrite. Sebenarnya sine bracket 2x plus 1 bracket, kita di luar ni ada power 3. Ini adalah situasi yang kita boleh tekan dalam calculator. So take note benda ini take note. So ketika kita differentiate benda ini pun sama, kita ada banyak layer. Layer pertama iaitu power 3. Layer kedua iaitu sine. Layer ketiga iaitu 2x plus 1. Cuba tengok macam mana kita selesai soalan ni.
Is the same. So now let's begin with the situation. Differentiate y with respect to x. So we will have dy dx. First, focus on the power 3. So we have 3 bracket sine 2x plus 1 power 2. Next, focus the internal where we have sine, and we will obtain differentiate sine, we will obtain cos bracket 2x plus 1. Next.
So nampak keadaan dia? First, power 3 kan? Okay, dah siap. Kemudian masuk dalam ni, fokus pula sine. So dapat cos kan? So seterusnya, kena fokus pula sine dalam ini, internal dia, 2x plus 1. Dan kita tengok dapat apa.
Focus the internal function, differentiate, and we will have 2. Rewrite the situation, dy dx is equals to 6 sine squared 2x plus 1 multiply with cos bracket 2x plus 1. Differentiate y.
Okay, so sekarang kita bergerak ke cos pula ya. Satu persatu, asasnya.
With respect to x. So, Differentiate y with respect to x. If we differentiate cos, and we will have negative sine bracket 2x plus 1. Do remember to differentiate the internal function, and we will have 2. Rewrite the situation, dy dx equals to negative 2 sine bracket 2x plus 1. Kindly refer to the situation where we have y is equals to cos square bracket 2x plus 1. Modify the situation, y will be equals to cos bracket 2x plus 1 bracket to the power 2. Differentiate the situation with respect to x. So where we have dy dx equals to, focus on the external, where we will have 2 bracket cos 2x plus 1 to the power 1. Differentiate cos, and we will have negative sine bracket 2x plus 1. Then the internal function, and we will have 2. Rewrite the situation, dy dx is equals to negative 4 cos bracket 2x plus 1 multiply with sine bracket 2x plus 1.
Okay, so haraplah ya anda dapat pengalaman lah macam mana satu persatu kita differentiate berkenaan dengan trigo. So yang paling mustahak adalah yang ini. Kalau you nampak di sini ada square, sebenarnya penulisan dia adalah begini. Kalau nak tekan kalkulator pun begini. So teruskan lagi.
So here we have the situation for trigo. Y is equals to tangent to x plus 1. Differentiate y with respect to x, and we will have dy dx. Differentiate tangent, and we will have second square bracket to x plus 1. Do remember to differentiate to x plus 1, and we will have 2. Rewrite the situation, dy dx is equals to 2 sine squared bracket 2x plus 1. Here we have y equals to tangent square bracket to x plus 1. Kindly rewrite the situation, y is equals to tangent bracket 2x plus 1, where we have the power 2. Differentiate y with respect to x. First, kindly focus the power, and we will have 2 bracket tangent 2x plus 1 to the power 1. Then focus on tangent, and we will have second square bracket 2x plus 1. Next, focus the internal function, and we will have 2. Rewrite the situation, y prime is equals to 4 tangent 2x plus 1 multiply with second square 2x plus 1. Kindly refers to the situation. Next, differentiate y with respect to x. Y prime is equals to differentiate cosecant, and we will have negative cosecant, then cotangent. Do remember to differentiate the internal function, and we will have the value 2. Rewrite the situation, y prime equals to negative 2 cosecant 2x plus 1 cotangent 2x plus 1. Kindly differentiate y with respect to x. So here we will have dy dx. Differentiate the second, and we will have second 2x plus 1 tangent 2x plus 1. Do remember to differentiate the internal, and we will have 2. Rewrite the situation, y prime is equals to 2 second 2x plus 1 tangent 2x plus 1. Next, we have y is equals to second square bracket 2x plus 1. Kindly modify the situation, y is equals to second bracket 2x plus 1 power 2. Differentiate y with respect to x.
So kalau you perhatikan ya, situasi yang saya cuba bincangkan adalah start from basic. Faham tak? Start from basic. Kemudian saya add on the power. So bila saya add on the power pun sama, saya akan ulang benda yang sama, iaitu rewrite the situation. Kemudian bila differentiate baru layer by layer. Layer luar, layer dalam, layer yang paling dalam sekali. Ulang dan ulang berdasarkan 6 jenis trigo tadi yang paling asas.
And we will have dy dx equals to, kindly focus the square, and we will have 2 bracket second bracket 2x plus 1 power 1. Followed by second. If we differentiate second, and we will have second bracket 2x plus 1 followed by tangent 2x plus 1. Next, do remember to differentiate the internal function, and we will have 2. Rewrite the situation, y prime is equals to 4 second square bracket 2x plus 1 tangent 2x plus 1. So y is equals to cotangent bracket 2x plus 1. Differentiate y with respect to x. If we differentiate cotangent, and we will have negative cosecant square bracket 2x plus 1. Do remember to differentiate the internal function, and we will have 2. Rewrite the situation. dy dx is equals to negative 2 cosecant square bracket 2x plus 1. Next, given the situation, y is equals to cotangent square bracket 2x plus 1. Kindly rewrite the situation. Y is equals to cotangent bracket 2x plus 1, where we have the power 2. Differentiate y with respect to x. First, focus on the external, and we will have 2 bracket cotangent bracket 2x plus 1, power 1. Differentiate cotangent, and we will obtain negative cosecant square bracket 2x plus 1. Do remember to differentiate the internal function, and we will have 2. Rewrite the situation. dy dx is equals to negative 4 cotangent bracket 2x plus 1 multiply with cosecant square bracket 2x plus 1.
Okay, so harap anda nampak apa situasi yang sebenarnya. Iaitu bila kita deal with trigo, macam mana prosesnya. Okay, sebelum kita tamatkan situasi untuk kelas ini, kita revise mula ya. So yang pertama, first class. Kita buat apa? Kita bincang tentang first principle. Okay, derivative of a function at the point A. So itu part yang pertama. Part yang kedua, kita bincang tentang rules of differentiation. Kita ada 9 kotak kan? Rules of differentiation. Kemudian kita sambung dengan example, iaitu situasi untuk number 1, constant. Number 2, polynomial. Sama juga untuk number 3 pun polynomial. Seterusnya kita bincang tentang product rule, quotient rule dengan chain rule. Dan kita pusinglah dekat situ apa yang kita perlu ambil untuk rules of differentiation. Betul? Okay, so itu adalah slot yang pertama. Slot yang kedua, kita bincang tentang apa? Kita bincang tentang exponential function. Betul? Kita bincang tentang dalam exponential ada produk. Kemudian kita bincang tentang ln. Betul? Dalam ln, ingat mesti ada ln saja baru boleh differentiate. Kalau tidak, kena make use of law of log. Seterusnya kita bincang tentang trigo. Macam-macam situasi lah. Yang penting ada 6 asas, iaitu sin, cos. Kemudian kita ada tangent. Betul? Kemudian kita ada cosecant. Betul? Kemudian kita ada secant dengan cotangent. Untuk part kedua ni. Settle? So, itu saja. Terima kasih.